Instead of coal in your stocking, how about getting put in a sack, beat with a chain, and then dragged to the underworld? Welcome back to the Paranormal Bound Podcast. I'm Nathan.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Ronnie.
What's up, guys? And Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Or Merry Xmas, or Happy Hanukkah, or
Merry
Happy
Chrysler.
holidays.
Chrysler. That was the only
Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas. You said that already.
Chrysler.
Guys, in case you did not notice, we are in the new studio.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Spirit fingers.
That's going to go down as the cringiest thing we've ever done, but I like it. So yeah, guys, this episode is about Krampus, which I have been calling Crumpus. I guess it depends on where you're
Uneducated.
from.
Mm-mm.
Uneducated. But, I mean, just because K through 12 is in the same school and it was all 1,000 kids all together.
Was it even 1,000?
It was like 950, but who's counting? Seriously.
Yeah, divided by 2. No,
Y'all
Anywho,
graduated like 20 people.
30 or 40.
Oh, I'm sorry.
hey, on a side note, I don't know how Santa does this thing, man. Look, that would get on my nerves. Just get off me.
Well, I got a child pad in my head.
Yeah.
I look like a freaking elf.
I know, and it needs to come down more.
Because you are an
You
elf.
love yourself.
Guys, Rachel is very tired. She had to build a lot of toys over the past couple of days,
Oh my
and she
gosh, Santa-
finally
Santa's
just got off
crazy.
work.
Santa, yeah.
The elves build
Ronnie.
them. The elves build them. Santa just delivers them. Hey, on a side note, alternate universe, what if Santa was lactose intolerant?
I bet he's blowing up some bathrooms right now.
Yeah.
His bathroom.
No, blowing up yours. That's coal in your chimney. That's what that means.
I wonder if that's what the coal in the stockings is.
Yeah, he has to drink so much milk. So many cookies.
God.
And only one house probably puts out at least 6 cookies.
Oh, she made some damn good cookies last night
Oh,
for
girl,
Santa.
please, that was not good.
They were sugar biscuits.
Biscuits.
You know, you guys know that this is so weird. Before we get into Krampus, weird holiday treats that people make that you just don't understand. You guys ever had that butter flavored puff corn?
Is it a ball of popcorn?
No. It's like it's Frito Lay that makes it, and it tastes like popcorn, but it's puffy. It's kinda like-
Yes, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, someone at a get together today put that in a bowl and put like frosting over it.
Was it good? Why would you put frosting on it? Like maybe powdered sugar
And
or
that
something?
I don't know which one of my family members made it because it was at my family get together, and I'm sorry, but gross.
Black people.
Yeah.
I
but
would
then
not
again-
ever.
But then again, they asked me earlier, hey, what kind of stuff do you want on your tacos? And I said, just make it as white as possible. So I got a taco
Yeah.
with cheese and meat.
We had a very diverse Christmas dinner.
Brought the Hispanic side into the white people
Yeah.
side.
Kind of both.
Yep.
It was so good too. Those taquitos,
Throughout that.
That's flautas.
white. Remember?
Chicken
Anyway,
burrito.
I don't know, the rice and beans was on point and tacos, but that daggone dressing and green bean casserole.
dude. Well, you know what? You're calling me white all the time. How do you say Mexico, Rachel?
Mexico.
No, Mexico.
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 And it's Arkansas. Did you know it's now illegal to call Arkansas Arkansas? Or Arkansas. I'm sorry, Arkansas. It is now illegal to call them Arkansas.
Who's going to enforce that?
I don't know.
How is that illegal? What are they going to do to you?
I don't know. But every Hispanic, like Spanish speaking person I've met is Arkansas.
Kansas.
Arkansas.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, there's not just a whole lot of difference in between Kansas and Arkansas, but
Don't mispronounce it.
uh-oh. All right, so sometimes, as you guys know, I'm a bit of a goof, So I usually, guys, we do our research on these podcasts, and then we refer to our phones for stuff that we've missed or something like that. But I forgot our mics at home, so we're recording in super 4K right now. But my phone is over there, so I know a little bit about Krampus. But Rachel's gonna start us off, or one of you is.
Well.
Wait, before we get into it too deep, do you want to use her phone?
That's what she said.
Yeah, you can use my phone.
No. Do you want to use hers to record, and then you have yours? You sure?
You can use my phone for looking shit up. Me and her can share.
No, my
Okay.
phone. Look, guys. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. They've got iPhones, so of course we're recording with Samsung. Duh.
Dude, my camera is so much better than yours. You even admitted it when I took pictures.
Yeah, but I'm taking video, not pictures.
My videos are
You
better
know,
than
I've
yours.
got 8K video. Hello.
I have an iPhone.
Leave in the comments iPhone or Samsung, and those of you who say Samsung and actually mean it, free T-shirts. I'm just saying, maybe.
Well, I want a free T-shirt. So Samsung.
That's not
iPhone.
no.
Y'all are like a cult. Android people are like a cult.
They are like a cool, aren't they?
Yeah,
But
No way
so
around
is iPhone people.
not really.
Got your weird little segways you ride around on,
The bitten
like your
off
weird
Apple.
stores,
The bitten off Apple, like,
Cookies.
yeah.
which is not only weird, but it's creepy.
Uh.
So, all right, where in the world did this thing come from?
Okay, well, guys, so according here, Krampus evolved from pre-Christian Alpine pagan traditions, possibly linked to winter solstice rituals and figures like Hel, Norse underworld goddess, but becomes solidified as Saint Nicholas's dark-horned companion in Christianized folklore, punishing naughty children with chains and birch switches. If you've ever been whipped with one, you know. And while St. Nicholas rewards the good children. So Krampus had a demonic look. He was borrowing from the medieval devils, and his name, the German Krampen, for claw. So his pre-pagan roots, pre-Christian era. Forgive me. Okay, the winter solstice. Krampus origins. Please. Okay, Krampus's origins are tied to ancient European pagan celebrations around the winter solstice, a time of fearsome spirits. The pagan deity might have evolved from a pagan horned protector of beasts, later demonized by Christians. Some folklore suggests he's the son of Hel, the Norse goddess of the underworld, linking him to the realm of the dead. Modern traditions, basically, if you follow the traditions of paganism, on December 5th, you would go put out an offering for him as to,
So you don't end up in the sack.
Yeah, like, to honor him for what he's doing. Because, bad people don't get presents. Bad people don't deserve to be.
I would rather get a lump of coal in my stocking, even if that means a turd from Santa himself, than be dragged to the underworld by beaten with chains.
Yeah. So that is all that I have wrote. And now.
Well, they do these like festivals and stuff. They celebrate Krampus pretty hardcore in like Austria and Germany. And if y'all have ever seen those like videos and stuff, they are freaking badass. And I would love to go just
What
for
country
that.
does it?
Germany and Austria. There's a lot more.
Straight up
those.
Krampus festival.
Yeah, and they are awesome. For some reason, I was on Krampus Talk.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up right here. That is
awesome.
crazy looking. People have their, which we've got a short up on our channel about Krampus. And in the short, it depicts him as a tall, lanky, horned, sharp teeth, and he's got sticks in his hand ready to beat the crap out of you
A
with them.
long tongue.
Yeah, a long, like snake-like tongue almost, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bleep this out, but I'm all for Krampus because fuck those kids. Kids are little mean asses.
I will bleep the word fuck, just like I bleep mine.
Fuck. I get a
Fuck them
bleep.
Quit
kids.
it. Quit it.
We all get a bleep.
We all get one bleep. Okay, so from what we're finding, the origin of the figure is unclear. Some folklorists, I didn't even know that was a word, have postulated that it can come pre-Christian origins. Didn't you just say that? Pre-Christian origins.
Yeah, but it's a thing. It's a whole thing. So you're not repeating the same thing I said.
Okay, I got it right here. Appearance. Although Krampus appears in many variations and some common physical characteristics, he is a hairy horned, unusually brown or black, and has 1 foot with a cloven hoof of a goat. His long pointed tongue lolls out, and that's lolls, not rolls, and he has fangs. Krampus carries chains, thought to symbolize the binding of the devil by the Christian church. He thrashes the chain for dramatic effect. The chains are sometimes accompanied with bells of various sizes. Krampus will carry a bundle of birch branches with which he occasionally swats children. Be good this year, kids.
I
Just
support
saying.
it. I support it.
We
Beat
need,
them
to, we need
kids.
to bring back Krampus to the kids. I'm just saying. Krampus, the birch branches are replaced with a whip in some representations of the eve before St. Nicholas Day, December 6th, which is what you were talking about. Krampus travels together with St. Nicholas with a sack or a basket strapped to his back. This is to cart off evil children for drowning, eating, and transport to hell. So he does actually eat them. Some of the older versions make mention of naughty children being put in the bag and taken away. This quality can be found in other versions of St. Nicholas, such as, what's that last word? It starts with Z.
Duarte.
Ziwarte Patai.
Piet.
Here. Okay. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's German, not
Yeah.
Spanish.
I didn't say it in Spanish.
No, I sounded like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, in some variations, Krampus eats the children. I think, did you guys ever watch the show, crap, what is it? Oh, crap. There was a show that was on Sci-Fi, I think. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's a guy that is a cryptid hunter, and the cryptids can see him because he has blacked out eyes. But there's a episode in there about Krampus, and he was dragging them to the woods and putting them in giant baskets and hanging them in trees. But when he disappeared at midnight, so did they. So
No, I haven't seen that. I wasn't a sci-fi person.
I can't remember what the show is called. Grimm was the show.
Ah, okay.
You remember that show?
Yes, yeah. I didn't get into it, but I do know what you're talking about.
That is a good
Hey,
show
yeah.
for everybody to watch. By the way, it's like Supernatural. If Supernatural was good.
You take that back.
Yeah, she won't let it.
Down here.
That will never happen.
I didn't like Supernatural. That's just me. And because all right. So like I started from episode 1, just as you do, but the way they say Wendigo pisses me off.
I don't understand.
Wendigo.
When
That makes it less scary. Okay, Wendigo sounds terrifying. It's like, all right, so let's say you're asking an old hunter, what is this thing? And he goes, Wendigo. That's terrifying.
Wendigo.
Wendigo. That's what we call it.
Wendigo.
Irritates the crap out of me. And it's not just because of that little scene, but I just could not get into it.
No, okay, but
It's overrated.
if you
Mhm.
say something like, the SW, I was trying to say that right. You know what I'm talking about?
Swallow.
No, skin.
Why
You know-
can't you say it?
You'll speak it into, like, you'll get its attention. That's
And
what
our
we
studio
say.
door is wide open
I
right now
mean,
'cause
our
it's hot.
cat is supposedly one. Victoria, Are you Mazikeen? Are you really you?
So sometimes she was looking at me crazy.
Okay, just saying. You said the word, and one of the dogs came in, and instead of chilling, he just walked right back
Well,
out.
that's the one with Down syndrome.
I'm just saying.
You're doing too much.
I'm just. Usually that dog walks around us and wants attention, and then sits and then leaves. That one just walked in, walked right back out when you said the word.
Any better?
He's
Instead
not
of saying
right.
it, it's Paul Walker, which is probably worse, but still.
Too
Anyway,
soon.
that's
Is it too-
probably why they said Wendigo. They didn't want to say Wendigo.
That's like the 8th time we've said it, so I thought that was a
Well,
more
Wendigo and Paul Walkers are
Western.
different,
Okay, but like,
aren't they?
Paul.
let me look up the difference because I don't want to get that wrong. They're not exactly the same, but similar but not the same.
I thought Wendigos and the Walkers were all like they're more Western than Eastern,
I thought
especially the Wendigos.
the Wend.
I
I
can't
thought
let
the
it go
Wendigos
now.
were all up north because they were in snow covered.
Oh, okay. So a Wendigo is a gaunt, cannibalistic spirit born from hunger or greed, in the Algonquian lore,
Mm-hmm.
and it represents insatiable cravings. While a skinwalker is a witch who uses dark magic to shapeshift into into animals.
Do you think you're talking about the Algonquian tribe? That's what they believe.
Algonquian.
Yeah,
Yes.
Algonquin. We're probably both butchering the name, but it was a tribe of Indians up north,
Okay.
I think. Which is really. Have you guys ever noticed that every tribe of Indians, no matter what part of the country they were in at what time, they all had different beliefs of things in the woods.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was even a rumor. I think I told one of you about this before. I don't know if this is true or not, but the Natchez Trace is an actual old historic trail that Indians would take because what was in the woods could not come out of the woods to that trail.
I don't know about that story, but the old trail was the safest route for them to travel. That's I mean, but there were still robbers and murderers all down that trail.
Right.
That was a part of the Trail of Tears at the Natchez Trace too. Ooh.
Yeah. And I gotta say, guys, this wax birder that we bought
is amazing.
when we first got in here, guys. Which I don't think the camera was
one
rolling.
Of those. Mine are not on me.
I don't think the camera was rolling when this happened, but we all got in here. We got the camera ready to go, and Ruben, also known as Boobadoo, big old dog, he comes in here. He sits down. Rachel says a Boobadoo doo, and he farts and runs us all out the door.
I thought it was you saying something about doo doo.
I heard you call him Boobadoo doo.
I think I called him Poopy Doo.
Poopy Doo. And he's like, I don't like that name, so I'm going to show you guys something.
And he pooted.
Loud as hell.
And it ran us out of the room.
Gagging. Josh, that was terrible. I don't even know what to relate it to.
Worse than Nathan's.
It was bad. If they're saying it was worse than mine, it was bad. Just take our
And
words.
it lingered worse than yours.
Even Nathan said it was worse than his.
Yeah, but somebody added to it after we were outside. Just
You're welcome.
So yeah. So all right. So let me ask you guys this: do you guys actually believe in Krampus?
No.
I mean, is it so far fetched though? I mean, we believe in some really weird stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, we might have children watching this, but
that's just our.
But this is
take.
Yeah. No, I don't think Krampus is real. I'm not. The cryptid thing, I'm not real big on. I don't believe a lot of the cryptids.
There's a few I do.
Santa, I mean, we all know what Santa is.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if it really does go back to pagan times. I mean, it could be, or it could just be a creepy story they told their children.
I mean, that would cause a child to get in line, if you ask me. Especially.
There might have been way back in the day. There might have been someone who was special, who had different looks about him. It was a human who did in fact hurt children.
They looked like a monster, but they weren't.
And then the lore stuck to scare other children into acting right, and then it just kept, and then for years and years and years.
I don't
Like,
know.
what if, you know?
Hmm.
I'll have to deep dive on the pagan religion side of all
Like,
this.
if-
I'm old. Oh, my God.
Like if you try to tell a kid that now, you will get stuffed in a sack, and he'll go, "Bro, that's not true." So to scare the kids these
Yeah.
days, you'd have to say, "There is a monster that will show up to your house in the middle of the night and cause your phone to die and make it to where you can't charge it till morning."
Yeah.
That would terrify every children on the planet.
Every children.
Every child on the planet would be so terrified of the power taker.
Mm.
That didn't stick.
I don't know. We watched the movie not long ago, and that little one in there, it did freak him out a little bit.
They made a movie about the
Krampus?
power taker.
No,
watched
Krampus.
Krampus?
Yeah, we watched Krampus.
It's been a few years since I watched
Did I
that
fall
movie.
asleep?
Probably.
Probably.
My flip is asleep.
Like we tried to have a paranormal bound movie night not too long ago, and we watched the movie Smile 2,
No,
and Rachel was like,
that was too much.
I
Too
think
much.
tonight we can watch The Exorcism. Or The Exorcist.
I can
Third one.
now that I've done a lot of more listening on the exorcisms and stuff. It won't be as scary.
it was
It's like the Conjuring. Oh, y'all going one night? We're gonna have to go over the Warrens, either on this podcast or other podcasts.
if we're gonna do that, like the Warren situation, that has to go on the paranormal bound because it's paranormal. But if we're gonna
But
do
it
that,
could go on the conspiracy because there's a
the
it's a
deep
whole thing.
dive into that episode is gonna have to be, oh, that sucks.
You see them too?
Guys, Rachel is an avid hunter, and there's a lot of deer on her camera.
Yeah.
The two of them's fighting.
Like a lot of them.
Wait back on it.
But you realize we're going to have to do a deep dive. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, it
A
was.
deep dive on all of the Conjuring movies from front to back, even the Annabelles.
Hey,
We
I'm
can start
here
tonight.
for it.
We can watch them. We can watch every one of them.
Like, we're going to have to wake up at 4 in the morning and just start the movies and watch them all day.
Why 4 a.m.?
Because there's a lot of them.
Why not 3?
Why not 12 and then be watching them alone?
No, then you're going to have me snoring on the couch.
Yeah, don't you need like a CPAP machine or something?
I'm too stubborn to do it. And I wouldn't like to sleep like that. Every now and then when I lay down in bed, my dog, which I have a German Shepherd, she runs up in the bed and just throws her whole body into me and snuggles me. I can't do that with a CPAP on.
That is true.
Should be thinking she's snuggling up to Darth Vader, man. Okay, so Rachel, you do not believe in Krampus,
No.
Ronnie?
Do you?
No. Doesn't mean he's not true, and I know a couple of YouTubers saying they don't believe in something. Don't go for much, but I mean, there's some. I would consider Krampus to be in the cryptid region, just because of his folklore. But there's certain cryptids that I honestly do believe in, but I hope to God I'm wrong on. So, but he's not one of them.
I think the stories that I've got him tied into the most are too much along with Santa Claus for me to believe in.
Yeah, there's some traditions like folklore that said that they believed Krampus and Saint Nick would go together, like they're evil twins. And I mean,
But talking about Saint Nick, I'm so sorry. Saint
Okay.
Nicholas was a real person at one
Yeah.
point. So maybe
anyway.
Krampus was at one point a real person, like we were talking about.
Mhm. I don't doubt it at all.
I'm sorry, I had a little epiphany.
I heard that in real time. But so, all right. So, just in case we have listeners that are over there with a Krampus T-shirt on saying they're wrong, I know he's real. There is a supposed reported sighting of this guy. The village where I grew up was in the east of Tyrol, which I thought that said Tylenol at first. When I was a child, most of the people in my village were quite old. This was not a sort of place where a young man could stick around and raise a family. My father served as the village station master when the railway operated. He also kept an inn, which considered belonged to locals rather than being designated for tourists. He had a finger in both pies, basically. He ran a couple of things. I I was hardly spoiled as a child, but there was an extremely nasty boy in our village, and we were always careful to keep out of his way. I suppose these days you would just say he had special needs. That's just messed up. Back then, he was just seen as the boy who had not made the effort to fit in and be agreeable. Now I can see that he is much older when we thought he was. I don't think he knew what to do with him, so he was allowed to remain at our school indefinitely. We all knew someone like that. When when we were little girls, he sometimes frightened us by lurking around the edges of the village with no clothes on. I suppose he was the first boy that I'd ever seen naked at that age. It only made me real nauseous. The schoolmaster always told us to run straight home after school, never to stop if the boy called to us. My father said that they should take that boy out to the field and shoot him. Wow.
Wow, that's
This is definitely somewhere way off. This is not America. I still cannot tell whether he was joking. Probably wasn't. Once I was walking home from school by myself when the boy plunged out of the trees only wearing one gray sock. If you know, you know. His willy was very red, as if he had been rubbing it for hours. This is not a Krampus story, I don't think. Let me skip down.
What the heck are you reading?
I don't think this is a Krampus story.
Are you reading a freaking erotica?
Yeah, we're just here. You take that back. I'm gonna move on now. I don't know if that was a Krampus story.
Oh my god.
I mean, it started with take the special needs boy to the field and shoot him to him jumping out wearing.
It is.
Are you sure?
You skip all the bad parts.
Good God. That was one of those situations.
Apparently, the Krampus-looking figure stepped out of the tree line after that little boy was doing some nasty dance naked again, and it slit that little boy's throat like a pig.
Oh my
and
god.
then threw him into a fire.
That's not any better. Now I feel kind of bad for the little pervert. Gosh.
That was bad.
Wow.
It south real quick.
Oh,
I thought that story. Like, she handed me her phone and I Googled, has there been any legible sightings of Krampus? That's the only story that popped up. I should have read it further down, but wow.
That was.
Wow. So, no, there's no sightings.
sorry for everyone who almost got an erotica.
There's just a.
Oh my god, it popped up on mine too, but not as deep into it as yours.
God.
But it was the 1620s in Austria,
Wow. That's way back.
so that's why.
That story survived 450 years. Or isn't that? No, it's 400 years. Not 500 years. That story.
No, that is 400 years.
The part of this. He jumped out with a wearing only a gray sock.
His willy was red.
Ow.
I know that would have to hurt. Oh my god.
It's probably a wool sock back then too.
Oh. That makes sense as to why it was. Ooh, or feathers. Like
Ah.
bird feather socks.
Ew.
Now
That's
they probably
terrible.
had sheep fur socks
I don't know if that's better or not.
or animal hide. They skin a fucking skunk and put their feet in the skunk like a shoe.
That's where horrible
They had
feet
to-
smell comes from.
Kill the right skunk.
Walk around with it.
Mm.
So yeah, does anyone else have anything not as graphic as the story I attempted?
I don't think so. That was a lot.
Rachel, you had something pulled up on your phone before I read the erotic story.
It was a story about it. It's a pretty long story.
Yeah, it was a long story.
You talking about the one that I read out?
No.
You got a different one?
Yeah.
Let's hear that. Maybe it's a little more happier than mine.
It's called, okay. I'm going to mess some of these words up.
Paraphrase it if you have to. That's what I do.
In the mountain village of Oberdorf, winter came early and hard. Snow sealed the passes, and the sun vanished behind the peaks by late afternoon. On the night of December 5th, every door was bolted tight, every hearth kept burning. For this was Krampensnacht.
No, Krampus is not.
Krampensnacht. Yeah, I'm American, not German. I can't do it.
Snot.
Krampus, yeah, okay.
Cramping.
Gretel was not a bad child, not truly, but she had lied through the year. Small lies at first, a broken bowl blamed on the cat, a missing loaf blamed on hunger she did not feel. Her mother warned her gently, then sternly. St. Nicholas sees all, she said. And Krampus, Gretel whispered back. That night the wind howled like something alive. From far up the mountain came the sound of chains dragging over ice. Clank, scrape, clank. Gretel lay awake, breath shallow. Then came the knocking, not on the door, but on the walls, as though something tall and crooked paced the house, sniffing. A shadow passed the window, horned, bent, huge. The door burst open. Snow blew in, followed by a creature half man, half beast. Krampus stood, hunched beneath the rafters, fur matted with frost, eyes glowing like embers in a dying fire. Chains hung from his wrists, and in his clawed hand he held a bundle of birch rods. He did not speak at first, he only listened. Greta tried to hide under her blanket, but the bed creaked as heavy hooves stepped closer. Greta, Krampus growled, his voice like rocks grinding together. You have been counted. She trembled. I wasn't always bad. Krampus knelt, his horn scraping the beams. His breath smelled of pine sap and cold earth. No, he said, but you are not always honest. From his sack came whispers, soft cries of children who had lied too much, stolen too much, forgotten kindness altogether. Krampus raised the rods, then stopped. Outside, a bell rang, clear, bright. St. Nicholas passed through the village. Krampus turned his head, listening. Slowly, he lowered the rods. He reached into his sack and pulled out a single blackened apple, setting it beside Greta's bed. A warning, he said, not a taking. Then he rose, chains rattling, and stepped back into the storm. By morning, the apple had turned gold. Greta never lied again. And on cold nights, when the wind rattles, chains in the mountains, the elderly still say, Krampus only comes when the lies grow heavy.
So it's really looking like a story to tell children that are acting up.
For sure.
And as far as my story went, I think that was just a village person with a mask on that was tired of the pervert.
Probably.
How that girl was dad? I said,
You know, you're probably right.
bastard. Not to be by no word.
That's horrible.
I know.
So yeah, whether you get a lump of coal in your stocking or shot in the head,
Or your throat slit like a pig.
Keep your children in line, or Krampus will come for them.
Beat those kids' asses. Hell. Damn.
That was Medea, was it not?
Probably.
No, it was you sent me a damn gif of it earlier.
Cat Williams.
Yeah, whoop they motherfucking ass. And you gotta pronounce that right, motherfucking.
Motherfucker.
I don't have to bleep that because technically that's not a word. Motherfucking.
It's a muffin.
That's a muffin.
A McMuffin, he said.
The McMuffin ass.
He's dick. He's just like.
I think you said dick slit. I think you said that. Terrifying. Well, hopefully your holiday is as scary as ours. And I'm Nathan.
I'm Rachel.
And Ronnie.
And we hope you had a good Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a good time.
Let's throw our hats. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whee!
Right on the floor.
Milky Way Media.